Hello friends, welcome to this session. I want to discuss about ethical use of artificial intelligence in pharma supply chain. Let's look at the agenda. The introduction, then about the ethical considerations. The considerations are about the patient safety, that is the most important thing. Transparency of the data amongst all stakeholders, then regulatory compliances, and finally the data privacy, and then coming to the conclusion. So, in the introduction, ensuring the patient safety is the most important. Every pharma organization, their objective, their goal is patient safety. And artificial intelligence must be used to enhance the safety of the patient. Now, that is what should be our objective. Now, how the safety will be achieved is maintaining the data, protecting the very sensitive data, because that is most important. About uh, maintaining the privacy is the main aim about using this artificial intelligence. At the same time, it should also support the regulatory compliances also. So AI applications must comply the existing regulations or new regulations which are coming up and all that. So the considerations are actually continuous monitoring, sustainability, stakeholders engagement, security of the data, patient safety, data privacy, transparency with the data, accountability, that who is monitoring all the data. There should be bias mitigations. It should be regulatory compliances, fairness, and informed consent should be taken care of. These are some of the factors which we should really consider while supporting the ethical requirement. So patient safety is most important. Again, I'm going to discuss on to that is importance, and application should not compromise on patient safety. The data, whether you are capturing through the manual or through maybe automated devices or any services or something like that, this should be a priority, that no data will be compromised and all that, because your all the decision making is based on to that data actually. So AI driven decision making should be related to inventory management also. That is availability of the drugs or the products at all locations and all, because we are talking about linking up this with digital supply chain management also. And so order fulfillment should be the priority from the patient point of view. Patient should always have a sufficient stock. That's what I normally call it is the right quality, right time, right quantity, right price. All those factors have to be considered and all that sort of a thing to offer not only the safety but to the supply chain also. Transparency is again the second factor which I mentioned in our agenda. Is the importance of transparency should be there, no? Because we are thinking moving from analog systems to digital system. When we are moving to the digital system, adoption of artificial intelligence is there. But we should be sure that how that artificial intelligence has taken up a decision. No? It, we are thinking, talking about the data-driven decision making and all that. But what data is really taken into consideration for coming to that conclusion or coming to that decision is very important. So that transparency, because if that transparency is not there, maybe artificial intelligence may suggest some wrong things and all that. We don't want that thing to happen. So regular checking also is really essential. Regular audit of the system is essential and all that, and that will build the trust with artificial intelligence application as well as to the patient and to the system about the drug developer and drug manufacturer also. This is going to give an impact onto the patient care. So artificial decisions can affect the patient treatment, and transparency really helps in understanding these impacts also. And third thing is depends upon the drug availability. As we say, it is going to be linked up to the your digital supply chain management. So that will ensure that no, there is no drug shortage, and it will influence the smooth flow about the product or a drug availability. It will clear all those processes to offer the reliable drug also. And this data is also to be used any compliances. So compliance with the regulations is also useful. Artificial intelligence applications must adhere to good manufacturing practices. It should also do the data protection laws must be followed up, and system will stay informed. The companies should be kept up with the evolving regulatory requirements and all that. That should really get supported. Coming to the data privacy should adhere to the data privacy regulation, protection of the sensitive information, accountability, clear definition who is going to be the responsible for artificial intelligence decision should be identified, and he should really look at the data, monitor the data, see the suggestions and all that, and should ensure that the decisions which are taken up are correct and all that. It should bias mitigation. It should have a fairness. It should have an informed consent of all stakeholders. It should be continuous monitoring. Sustainability should be there. All stakeholders should be getting engaged, and the necessary security, cyber security, everything needs to be provided and all that. So coming to the conclusion is that integration of ethical considerations are there. From decision phase to development phase to the deployment phase, all needs to be covered up. Enhances the patient safety, ensure all that AI practices are prioritized for the patient well-being, patient safety, and all that. And that should lead to trust and credibility. Building trust in the pharmaceutical company is very important because you are playing with the patients and his life. So maintaining credibility and data-driven world. Hope I just gave you few minutes brief onto ethical considerations into adoption of artificial intelligence. Feel free to contact us if you need any more information or if you have any suggestion. Do share with your network also. Thank you. Bye.